Look at this Nutella. This is the old one that I bought during the Jewish New Year. You can see that it's decorated for the holiday, and it says Happy New Year, Shana Tova. And this is the new one, which celebrates Hanukkah. Today, Dan and I are heading up north for an adventure together. We have a lot of Christian friends back home. This is a city of Christian significance, and so this vlog is dedicated to you. Christmas Eve in Nazareth, and I wasn't sure what to expect. We're heading up this hill to a place called the Church of the Annunciation.
I'm sorry, can you say that again a little clearer?
Annunciation. We stopped in a little alleyway in front of St. Joseph's Church on the way to the Church of the Annunciation.
With an A, not an E.
With an A. I wanted to explain here why we didn't go to Bethlehem, why we chose Nazareth instead. Nazareth is in northern Israel, and Bethlehem is in the West Bank. It's in an area called Area A, which is under, what was that?
I mean an A.
It's in a section called Area A, which is under the Palestinian Authority, which means that me as an Israeli, I cannot go there. It's illegal for me to go there. I could probably get around it because I have an American passport as well, but it's way too dangerous to risk it. Also, we would be driving in an Israeli car with Israeli license plates, so we would be a target. We've seen enough of Americans with Israeli passports not getting rescued that it makes me worrisome to put myself in that situation. So we're in Nazareth instead.
Lovely.
And it's a good thing we stayed away because later online we saw that violent protests erupted in Bethlehem on Christmas Eve and celebrations were subdued anyway. Back in Nazareth, we came across a Christmas market set up at the entrance of the town shuk. None of this stuff is suitable for Israeli weather. I'm a little surprised to see the streets so empty, aren't you? No?
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's like empty up here. I thought it would be bustling. Even the town's main attraction was closed. Looking up some quick facts here, this church, the Church of the Annunciation, is where it's believed that the angel Gabriel told Mary she would bear a child. Joseph's church, which we passed, was apparently the site of Joseph's carpentry workshop, and Nazareth is said to have the largest Christian population in Israel. Then we came across this tour guide, Isaac Cohen, who was able to give us a little insight into why Nazareth was so dead on Christmas Eve.
Well, I also came here to take photos, and I thought it will be more crowded and everything. Two reasons that I was able to discover. One is due to the situation, the war. Both the Catholic Church and the Greek Orthodox Church decided not to have festivities. People thought that it would be inappropriate to have celebrations at this time. Additional to that, there is a very severe financial situation with the mayority of Nazareth. People who work for the mayority did not receive their salaries for 5 months. So they decided that maybe it's not a good time to have festivals around while they are not paying their workers.
We just left downtown Nazareth and we're heading to the mall to buy some Hanukkah presents. And it looks like this is where all the people are.
Yeah, we found them.
The city of Nazareth has a large Christian population, including a large Arab Christian population. So here at the local mall, we found a Christmas-themed train and a Christmas village. Of course, we're in Israel, so a Jewish Chanukiah was also on display. And they had this Christmas-themed virtual reality sleigh ride. Is it weird that the virtual reality was totally in English?
No.
Also, I find it so strange to be in an outdoor mall on December 25th.
Yeah, it's not even that cold out.
I'm hot in this coat. In this vest. It's crazy.
It is.
No matter where you go in Israel, there's always a bomb shelter. That was a little strange and a little sad that there wasn't more going on in Nazareth on Christmas Eve, but stay tuned because we're making this a 2-day vlog. It's the next day, made it to Jerusalem. I love Jerusalem! taking this gate on purpose because it leads into the Christian quarter.
The new gate is one of 8 gates that lead into the old city of Jerusalem. It's quite a sight to see iconic Christmas imagery of Santa and snow as I walk through these ancient meandering cobblestone streets in 50-degree Fahrenheit weather. Christmas is a day I was expecting to see this part of the old city come to life. I don't know if it's because people chose to spend Christmas at home or if the war has kept tourists at bay, but I certainly did not expect to see such empty shops here.
So apparently I'm standing in the middle of the cross. This is the 7th station of the Via Dolorosa, and stops 10 through 15 are inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. If you go in that direction, that's the Muslim quarter. Behind me is the Christian quarter, and in that direction is the Jewish quarter and Armenian quarter. And you can see it's a lot more packed kind of down here than at the entrance of the new gate. I've been here before to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, actually not too long ago with the kids. I was just curious to see what kind of crowds they would have on Christmas Day.
The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is the place Christians believe Jesus was buried and resurrected. It's a major Christian pilgrimage destination.
I have to say I've been here in years where there has not been a war, and there have been tons more people, obviously. This is shocking how few people, though, have come to visit on such a big holiday.
On my way to the Jewish quarter, I came across an antiquities shop.
Hi.
Jewish coin, yes?
Yes.
The owner had coins showing a Jewish presence on these streets dating back thousands of
This is a
years.
Jewish coin.
Coin.
This is a Jewish coin. All these are genuine, ancient, comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Wow.
They are 2,000 years old.
I continued to the Western Wall Plaza in the Jewish quarter in front of the holiest Jewish site. The Kotel, as it's known, is the outside remnant of the wall surrounding what was once the second Jewish holy temple, destroyed in 70 CE. This area serves as a synagogue. It's the spot closest to the Holy of Holies, on top of which the Dome of the Rock was later built in the 7th century.
At the Kotel, behind me, they've put a giant Chanukiah in celebration of Hanukkah, which is tonight. Well, the first night is tonight. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. One thing that annoys me, the Kotel is segregated, so the men's section is there, the women's section is over there, and they decided to put the menorah in the men's section. Instead of putting it in the plaza, they put it in the men's section. And I gotta say, that's a little annoying, a lot annoying.
The Kotel is the site that's closest to the miracle of Hanukkah, an actual historical event, the Maccabean victory reclaiming the Holy Temple from the Greek-Syrian army of Antiochus IV Epiphanes.
They've also set up a giant Chanukiah on top of the Western Wall Heritage Center.
Then I walked through the Jewish quarter to exit the old city through the Jaffa Gate, but first I stopped and bought a couple of Chanukiot so that we'd have something to light on the first night of Hanukkah.
Thank you. Okay. All right, I bought a couple of Chanukiot for tonight. Now I have to get back.
I stopped to admire the menorah outside the old city walls and then made it back to the kibbutz in time to be handed a sufganiya by my kibbutz sister Merav, who also co-owns the coffee cart.
Chag sameach, Meravush. Jewish holidays always begin the evening before the full day of the holiday. So tomorrow is the first day of Hanukkah, tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, and everybody is gathering here at the coffee cart on the kibbutz to light Hanukkah candles. Well, not everybody, but a bunch of kids.
Including our kids, who this year are learning about their Jewish history that dates back thousands of years here in Israel, where it actually happened. Our history is a triumphant history of survival that forever connects us to this land and each other.
Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, have a joyful Christmaka. May your nights be bright and your days sweet like sufganiot. Bye.
Hanukkah is a holiday that celebrates goodness, light, and miracles. The miracle of a small flask of oil lasting for 8 days. The miracle of rededicating our temple 2,000 years ago. This year, as we once again celebrate religious freedom, we hope for another miracle literal freedom. Freedom for those still being held captive by Hamas terrorists for more than 400 days to finally come home.